Hello and welcome to video number 2. On the first video, I said that on this one I wanted to focus a little bit on what being a member of my membership site can do for you. Well, one of the main skills you need to acquire if you wish to become involved in internet marketing is the ability to build your own websites. Now there are a few different methods, but two of the most popular are building sites on the WordPress platform, and the web page you can see before you, which is my blog, is such a website which I built using WordPress. There is another method using something called HTML skills, HTML short for Hypertext Markup Language, and I'll show you how to build sites using HTML as well. But knowing how to build a website is one thing, but another skill you definitely need is to do with search engine optimization, or SEO for short. Because building the site, as I say, is one thing, but having it found on the search engines is yet another. So learning how to get your pages ranked highly, especially with Google, and if possible and feasible on page 1 of Google, is something else which you will be taught as a member of this site. Now, I don't want to spend all day on that because I go into more detail to members, but just to give you an idea of what I can teach you, if I click here, I've got a business, one of many. This one is called Time For You. It's a domestic cleaning company. A little bit of research showed me that a common search term keyed into Google is the phrase domestic cleaning, followed by the town the person lives in. So I've optimized Time For You for that particular search term. Now, if you key in domestic cleaning Gateshead, certainly here in the northeast, if you ignore these top 3 searches here, which are paid for advertisements, Time For You is number 1 on page 1. Now, another business I've got, which is completely unrelated, to do with teeth whitening. Again, a bit of research showed me a common method of searching Google is to key in the term teeth whitening, followed by, again, the name of the town. So I've typed in teeth whitening Gateshead, and again, if you ignore these top three paid for searches, which Google always gives preference to, the first generic search is my Smile Sensation business, number 1 on page 1. Even other businesses, I've built a number of websites for different people. There's 2 which I'm about to show you. This is for a lady who operates from home. It's a very, very small business. She only operates within her own local area. The biggest competitor in the area that she operates in, which is teaching people how to Bollywood dance, the biggest competitor to her is a Washington company, and over in the States, called Monkey See. Now they take the number 1 position. They've got a huge dance studio and they produce lots and lots of different dance videos. So they are probably the main competitor, but they're a big company. Now the lady I built the website for, bearing in mind she only works from her home in Durham in the northeast of England, she's on page 1 too, and that's her site there, How to Bollywood Dance. So she might not be on position 1, but she's certainly on page 1 of Google. And considering it's highly competitive, and Monkey See is probably one of the most difficult acts to beat, she's continuing to rank well for her small business. She's certainly keeping up with the big boys, or in the case of Monkey See, the big girls, because it's run by two Asian ladies, I understand. And another business I built, again in a highly competitive marketplace. This is, again, it's a young lady who operates from home. She operates or offers a mobile service in semi-permanent makeup. A very small player in terms of some of the other companies above her, who are mainly either franchises, large franchises, or companies who have very expensive office buildings and lots of staff. This is just a small one-woman business, and again, she might not hold the number one position for the search term, but she is on page 1 of Google, and that's the ad I actually designed for her there. So these skills are very important. As I say, there's not much point being able to build a wonderful website if it can't be found. So you'll learn search engine optimization skills too, how to get your site ranked highly on Google, ideally on the first page. I'll go back to my blog just for a second. So that's a little bit about some of the skills you'll learn. Obviously the ability to build websites, and also search engine optimization. Don't forget, with websites, this will not only save you money, but you can earn income by turning your newfound skills to your advantage by offering to design websites for people, businesses and organizations, obviously for a fee. Don't think for one moment that you have to be some kind of technical genius or computer geek, because I am neither. And if I can build websites like these, then anybody can, believe me. I'm not saying my websites would win a work of art award, but that's not what they're designed for. They're basically salesmen to sell a service. I don't think they're bad. I've seen much worse. But as I said, they don't have to be a work of art. But if I can build these, anybody can. All you need to be able to do is follow some simple instructions, and that's what you'll be taught as a member of this site. Also, there are many ways of earning an income on the internet, ranging from affiliate marketing to creating your own product, to eBay, book publishing, Kindle book publishing, newsletter book publishing. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm going to focus on this website on probably about the 20 or 30 different methods, all of which are being tried and tested. And because the internet is such a fluid and ever-changing medium, you'll find that this website will also be fluid and ever-changing. In terms of, if I find things need tweaking or adapting in some way, then this is one of the first sites that you will find that those changes are instigated and brought to your attention. Also, if new ideas, new innovations come to the fore, as soon as I find out about them, they will be introduced to this site, and you will be one of the first people to know about it. There's no long-term commitment. If you wish to leave, especially in the first month, drop me an email and I'll refund your money, no questions asked. If you stay beyond a month, then all you need to do to terminate the agreement is cancel the subscription with PayPal, and that's the end of the matter. Needless to say, I'd like to think you'd stay a bit longer than a month or two to obviously derive a benefit from being a member, but that's obviously entirely up to you. The most important thing is there is no long-term commitment. You can leave whenever you like. So that's the most important things, other than to say the other two major benefits, which shouldn't be overlooked, are if you join, then whatever price is current at the time, and at the time of recording it's $19.95 per month, that price will be guaranteed to remain the same no matter how long you remain with me. So if you were still with the site in 10 years from now, irrespective of what price I'm charging at the time, you will continue to be billed at $19.95. So it's a guarantee that the price will never increase as far as you're concerned. And the other thing is, as you probably may have noticed on the main text page, the all members of this site who want to set up some websites, instead of having to find your own hosting company, which will cost anywhere from $6 to up to $10 a month, you'll find that you will be offered free hosting, or at least it's included within the fee, so it's not an extra cost, with unlimited websites. And don't worry if you ever wanted to leave, if you think to yourself, if I ever leave and I have several websites hosted with this membership site, will I be able to move them to a new host? Yes, you will. I'll give you every assistance to be able to move them to whichever host you want. I'm with HostGator, so that's who your sites will be placed with. If you wanted to leave and remain with HostGator, but just pay for it off your own bat, no problem. That obviously makes the changeover very easy because you'll be remaining with the same hosting company. But obviously, if you want to move to some other a company and leave the membership of this site entirely, I guarantee there'll be no problems. I'll do everything to make the transition from HostGator to whichever hosting company you want to move to as easy as possible. So no ties, you're not going to be stuck as a member of this website, unable to free any websites. But obviously, as I said before, I'd like to think, it'd be nice to think anyway, that you would stay and get some benefit as being a member. But anyway, that said, I think that's I've laboured the point enough. That's everything that you need to know, and the guarantee of no price increase, and the hosting for all of your sites for as long as you want, completely included within the fee. So added to all of the knowledge that you'll gain. And if you have anything that you're ever stuck on, you can Skype me, Yahoo Messenger, telephone me if probably you live in the UK, but if you want to Skype, that's obviously the best way to do it. But email, there's many ways of contacting me, and I'm always there. And normally, certainly if you email me, I'll get back to you within 24 hours, Monday to Friday, 48 hours if it's at a weekend, sometimes a lot sooner, but just to cover my back, let's just say 24 hours Monday to Friday, 48 hours at a weekend. And as I say, I'm only an email away or Skype a message away if you've got any issues that you need to discuss or you need any help or assistance in any way. So if you like the sound of that and you think this membership site can help you, remember, nothing ever happens till you actually make a decision and you take a step. Procrastination and I'll do it tomorrow usually means when tomorrow comes, you'll usually say, I'll do it tomorrow again. So if this is what you're after, remember, change can only occur when you make a decision and actually do something about that decision. So if it sounds as if it's something that will interest you and you can gain a benefit from it, I think you definitely can. But of course, I'm biased, so it's not really for me to make that ultimate decision. That's for you. Skip down towards the bottom of this page. You'll see there's a choice of a couple of buttons you can click on, and click on there. Get started, and I'll see you on the inside. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.